Hi, I'm John Lipman. I'm the Director of Fortune Creating Buildings, and we're about to have a tour of the home of Bill and Stacy Herlin in Abundance Eco Village in Fairfield, Iowa. This is a Maharishi Vastu home and one of the homes in our pre-designed portfolio. It's a very small house, 850 square feet plus a small loft. A simple rectangle in plan with an east veranda. The house is east-facing, of course, as all Maharishi Vastu houses are, almost without exception, facing the nourishing influence of the rising sun. It has an annex on the south, which can be used as a greenhouse. In this case, it is Stacy's artist studio, and an annex on the north side, which is a screen porch. In the background, we can see wind turbines. The house, as I mentioned, is completely off the grid, powered entirely by energy produced by wind turbines and by photovoltaic panels. And it uses very little energy because we super insulated the house with very, very thick walls and good windows. We're seeing the house from its main east entrance now, looking towards the Brahmastan, the silent center at the heart of the house. The house is almost a single room. It has two little rooms carved out of it, a bathroom and a bedroom, but we're seeing now the main room that is the bulk of the house. I love the use of color in this house. Stacy is an artist, and her artist sensibility shows up in almost every corner. The main open room is kitchen, dining, living room, open also to a meditation room, and Stacy's artist studio, and screen porch, and a bedroom.
Bill and I have been living in this home in Eco Village for almost 6 years now. Our plan had been to move into a Maharishi design home, and we realized that we wanted to learn about these systems of utilizing the sun, utilizing the wind, these earth tube systems that we'd heard about. So moving into this home that was already ready built and designed as a Maharishi home, it gave us the opportunity to both understand more about Maharishi and the effect it would have, as well as using the wind, using the sun, using rain from the sky, and how that can be incorporated into a home in really intelligent design. Absolutely, the effects of being in Maharishi Vastu has been profoundly life-changing. From the day I moved into this house, my sleep has been better, my restfulness has been deeper, just 24/7 restfulness. My feeling of feeling protected, which is not something concrete, but it is definitely not something abstract either. It's deeply noticeable. I would say that understanding of Vastu, coming from the Vedic tradition, Maharishi Vastu tradition of architecture goes so much deeper into the health and well-being of not only the individual, but the environment. It takes into consideration so many aspects of how to design a building, not just how to fix a few things, but to design a building that is going to be the most conducive to the health and well-being of those who don't just reside there, but enter and depart from that location. I love this Brahmastan. And why is that? I can only liken it to my own experience. And when I walk around this, generally we don't walk on it, but to me I liken it to the spine of a body. It is the core, it's the life force. It goes from down in the ground up through into the skies. Vastu design goes into many more details, but there's a reason behind every one of those design features. And every one of those design features is intended to make a wholeness that then the dweller of that building gets to experience. I appreciate it immensely. I've never looked forward to getting back home as much as I do now. There's just a sense of the truest meaning of home. Home, the heart is home. The mind gets to go home to its most settled state of thinking. The well-being gets to feel home. There's just a different, new definition that I have of what it means to truly come home.
I hope you've enjoyed this tour of a Maharishi Vastu house. To learn more about how to get this nourishing influence of health, happiness, and family harmony, go to our website, maharishivastu.org.